To discuss more on this, Ambassador Deepak Vora, Sanjeev Srivastava, foreign experts, and Major Mohd Ali Shah, the defense expert. I start with Ambassador Deepak Vora. Ambassador Vora, how do you react to S. Shankar speaking very firmly on terrorism and how China is blocking Pakistan's terrorist act?
Thank you very much. Delighted and honored to be with you on your channel, ma'am. And I learned so much from you, from our outstanding son, Major Mohd Ali Shah, and from Mr. Sanjeev Srivastava, who's absolutely brilliant. I can't match his intellect. But thank you very much. Terror, terror, terror. Pakistan has done more damage. Major Mohd Ali Shah, forgive me. Pakistan has done more damage to Islam than all the other OIC countries put together.
No doubt, sir. No doubt.
Thank you.
Major Shah, I come to you. What are your views when it comes to S. Shankar saying that multilateral platforms are being misused to justify and protect the perpetrators?
Priyanka, firstly, I would like to wish the entire nation a happy Vijay Divas to everyone, and to Ambassador Vora and to Sanjeev Srivastava, my dear friend, and to you and to the entire nation who's listening to us. It's the right time to actually, 51 years ago, we gave Pakistan a sound thrashing. Be it on the Indo-Pak border, sound thrashing. They know for a fact that they'll get beaten up with us, even by forces, beat in the US, beat anywhere, beat verbally as well. And right now the right time, because the morale is up. We've given the Chinese a solid thrashing in Taiwan. I think the Chinese also, I'll come to your point, but before that, I think the Chinese were set out to reach Taiwan. They reached Tawang by mistake, perhaps. That could be one of the reasons. Okay. Now, coming to Mr. Shankar's statement, yes, he is absolutely right, bang on, and I totally concur with Ambassador Deepak Vora. You know, Pakistanis have given Islam a bad name. They are responsible for the entire world suffering from Islamophobia. Where does Islamophobia come from? Islamophobia does not come from anywhere, but because these few people which are in a minority, and these people spoil the name of the entire religion, and they, I would say, are the true enemies of Islam. In fact, I wrote an open letter to Jaish-e-Mohammed, the terrorist outfit, on 14 February 2019, at the night when the Pulwama attacks took place. And I have clarified in that why Islam takes a beating and what is the reason and how, from where the root cause is. In fact, your channel covered it very, very widely. In fact, a lot of channels, every single channel covered that. The reason being because there was logical explanation in that, where I've mentioned about the Pakistan's ill-doing, and in fact, the reason why it resonated with everyone, irrespective of the ideology, irrespective of the political parties, because they could see sense in that letter. Now, Pakistan, as Ambassador Deepak Vora rightly said, this Bilawal Bhutto, in fact, and everyone else, Pakistan is known for, ulta chor kotwal pe girai. I will tell you, our permanent envoy to UN was in the chair when Miss Khan spoke up, and then they are saying that apparently the biggest joke, I will tell you, it would be edutainment for everyone, in fact, that India is responsible for an attack outside Hafiz Saeed residence. What a joke! I mean, this is hilarious. I mean, ulta chor kotwal pe guraye, and secondly, choro ke ghar bhi aate hain chor. So it's karma. It's, in fact, he either could have orchestrated it himself, or it's karma.
Right.
He had terrorism, and it got back to him, Priyanka.
Right, Major Shah, I would like to ask you here, Pakistan very openly saying that India is projecting itself as victim when, India is perpetrator of terrorism. And if you compare Pakistan and India, you will find that Pakistan always be at the forefront of counter-terrorism. At this point of time, S. Shankar has given a stern response, bringing in Hillary Clinton's jive example. How do you react, seeing the whole situation now flowing in, because Pakistan has no shame?
Priyanka, I genuinely feel bad for them. They have become the laughing stock, the biggest clowns, losing complete credibility, and they are determined. I haven't seen a more determined nation than Pakistan, actually. They're determined to lose all credibility in the international circuit. Okay, if a person loses credibility, what does a person do? A person tries to build up credibility. Here they're losing credibility, and they are determined to further go on, lose their credibility. They go to Germany just a couple of months back. They go to Germany, they speak to their foreign minister. Bilal Bhutto, in fact, he went there and he tried to get a statement out from the foreign minister. But then we have a very good relationship. Our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, has a very good relationship with their German Chancellor, Olaf Scholz. Later on, it was neutralized there. So these people are a big joke. They are liars. And one more thing, let me tell you again for edutainment, I would say, on 9 December, we gave the Chinese a thrashing. The same battalion, incidentally, I'm in touch with the officers, the former officers. I was speaking to a former colonel yesterday who was part of the battalion which was responsible for thrashing the Chinese on 9 December in Tawang. They said on 9 December 1971, today is Vijay Diwas, incidentally. Today is Vijay Diwas, they gave Pakistanis a sound thrashing. The same battalion. So these guys are determined to get thrashed wherever they go. They want to lose complete credibility in Parliament. Hillary Clinton, in fact, Mr. S. J. Shankar gave the very, very right statement. In fact, he said, over 10 years back when Hera Rebari Khan was the minister, Hillary Clinton visited and standing next to her. Can you imagine what was it indicated towards? It wasn't a hint. It was a direct statement. That if you keep snakes in your backyard, they will come back and they will bite you ultimately. And very aptly quoted by our foreign minister. They can't do a thing. These people are losing complete credibility. I'll tell you another joke of theirs. In June, there were floods actually. Since June, over 1,000 people have died in the floods. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi just tweeted saying that, just as a humanitarian gesture, nothing else. Their Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif jumps the gun and he says, no. We don't want to accept any help from India. Who is extending them help in the first place? And even if somebody was, what false pride is this? They've lost it. And they are totally self-destructive. They are enough. They are Atmanirbhar actually. I think they're inspired by our Atmanirbhar Bharat because they are also Atmanirbhar in destroying themselves. They're totally self-sufficient for that. They don't need any external agency, any external enemy to come forward and attack Pakistan. They are going to destroy themselves and they're meeting their doomsday, which is very soon to come, Priyanka.
Right. Major Shah, thank you for your words there.
Obviously, as Major Shah said, that they are when they make this kind of a statement, they make mockery of themselves.